the company name, just I'm going to use the output only here. Okay, so we know that by using the plus operator, we can concatenate the data. We can, I mean, I can say that we can combine the string values. Okay, we can combine the string values. So even this is also okay. Even we can I mean concatenation in the sense plus I'm see whenever I'm saying that concat. So concatenation in the sense adding the data. Okay, concatenation in the sense adding the data. So here I'm doing the concatenating. I'm doing the concatenating two string, but that means I'm adding the data. So but here without the plus symbol also there is a one method in the string to concatenate the two values. Concatenate the two values. Okay, so as of now we know that employee name. So otherwise I'm going to copy entirely. If you're having the confusion, I'm going to copy entirely up to here. I'm going to copy and paste here without the scrolling up. So I'm going to copy paste here. So earlier yesterday we have followed this syntax, right? So here without the plus symbol also, we can use by using the one method called in the string, that is the concat method. By using the concat method also, you can club those two strings. You can club the strings. So now see that what will be the output. So I'm going to what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to club. I'm going to use the employee name and the company name. I'm clubbing that. See that what will be the output here. The same output. You see that output. Last one. Robert Plant Google. Something. I got the output. The same thing even. So yesterday we used the plus symbol. So today I'm going to use the concat method. So concat, I'm passing the parameter, that is the passing whatever. So what is the use of the concat method? In the sense we can combine the data. We can combine the strings. So I'm combining the strings, this one, and see I'm using the concatenation method. I'm using concat method. And what is the string you are going to that? Just to pass as an argument over here. That's it. You can get the output. Okay, same output. Okay, so if you wanted to add the one more string, so I'm going to just add the plus symbol, something. I instead of the I'm going to add the some star something. Okay, even you can do this one also. That's no problem. See now what is happening. So I'm just, this is also okay. So just I'm adding the star to the company, and whatever the string I'm assigning to the employee name. That's okay. And coming back to the here, so this task, so coming back to the here, I'm going to copy paste here. So what is the task in a sense? uh, so we know that, just we understand that length in the sense how we are going to find out the length. And we know that uh, yeah, we know that character art also. Okay, we got it. What is the character art and what is the length, right? So character length in the sense it will give the total length of the characters. Character art in the sense it will give the what is the exact character based on the position. So we can concatenate the strings without the plus operator. Without the plus operator. So as of now, if you are having the confusion, just I'm going to remove this one. So we can use the plus operator. We can use the concatenation operation method also. So I'm going to, so what is my task? Task in the sense, this is the normal question in the interviews, how to find out the how to find out the nth character by using the given the string. How to find out the nth character by using the given string. So as of now we know that so coming to the here we know that. So how we are going to, so first of all, nth character, I'm getting that nth character, I'm saying that nth. Okay, before we are going to touch this task, before we are going to touch this task, uh, how to find the uh, last character by giving the string. Before the nth character, I'm going to first have the last character of the string. So last character in the sense, I'm using this employee name. Okay, variable, I'm going to use the variable employee name here. So what is the last character? We know that last character is T. How you are going to use the last character of the string? So actually we know that we know one thing. So last character in the sense employee name dot character at, and if I'm going to say that 11, so what will be the character at 11 in the sense I know that. So if you count the some 0 1 2 position in the sense character, it will come to the t is equal to 11. Okay, so now see that employee last character. So last character, I'm going to write down the one last character. So console.log employee last character. Okay, so last character. See that that is the t value. That is the t value. Last character is t value. Okay, so in case if you are going to find out the 10 in the sense, it will give the n. So n, this is in the position is n. That 10th. So so 10th position is n. But I wanted to find the last character in the sense when I'm going to type the 11, it will come. Okay, actually this is nothing but what kind of see 11 actually. But what's about in case I wanted to find out the last character to the Google. Okay, so the Google, see that what will happen when I'm going to say the last character, when I'm going to copy paste this one. Okay, when I'm going to copy paste here, if I'm going to use the character at 11, so what will be the output? Anyone guess? What will be the output? What will be the output it will give? So it will give the, right, undefined. Okay, so I'm going to use this right now. Say that I'm going to use the same code. I'm going to use the same code. See that what will happen. See what I'm doing, right? The our task, our task, our task. What is the last character of the given the string? So for this is okay. Employee name in the sense character 11, it is giving the correct output. But coming to the this output, it won't give the value. It will give the it won't give the see that it is not giving any value. It is given simply it is given something nothing. Okay, so this kind of code it won't be work out to the so character at 11 it is not working out to the Google. So if you say that some 8 maybe it will come 8 it may become okay 8 it is not coming, let me say that 7. Okay, what will be the okay company last name character company name. Okay, I mean say that let me uh, uh, so what is happening for this. Mhm. So why it is not our company name? Uh, so let me add this something here before for identification. Okay, I know that one. So actually zero position in the sense space, right? So that's reason it is not printing. One in the sense it is printing. Space it will actually it is printing. So in case if you tell to the 2, so it is printing. So whoa, it is printing, right? So again if you take the 4, it is printing. Okay, so now I wanted to see actually, but based on this situation actually I don't want to pass the 11 4 or something. I don't want to pass. I need some standard code of that. Whatever the string you are giving, I wanted to execute the only one line of code. Actually this kind of statement you can say that in the real-time scenarios it will say that it is a hard-coded values. So hard-coded values in the sense hard-coded value, this is called as hard-coded values. So when you are going to pass some static values to the method, that is nothing but the hard coded values. I mean, simple our terminology. I'm saying that this is called as hard coded values. Whatever the string you are going to give that, but I need to give the exactly. I wanted to get the what is the end character. How to find the nth character? Whether that is the maximum character. I don't want anything. So how we are going to find out the nth character? Nth character. So as of now, I wanted to find out the maximum what is the last length of these two strings. So I wanted to implement one kind of one small logic. That logic should be give the whatever the string let it be. I wanted to give the what is the last character of the expected string. So how we are going to do that in the sense, just keep in mind, just we have learned about the length and the character. So based on that, we can do that. So simply what I'm doing, very simple thing is, see right now what I'm doing here. I'm going to take up this first of all employee name. So take the employee name here. See that what will happen. The employee name. So okay, employee name Control V. Okay, I'm going to use the character at. Okay, character at instead of the 11. Instead of the 11, what I'm going to write. So just now we have seen that employee dot length, employee name dot length. It will give the what is the characters, how many characters it will give. As of now, it contains the 12 characters. Okay, you should start from the 0. So length and do the -1. Do the -1. That's it. See that what will be the, so it will give the let me store into the one variable. So the what I can say that employee name, what I'm saying that one, I'm going to say that. Okay, so see that what will be the output. So what I'm saying that, right? See that what will same output only. So what I'm going to write, see that I'm getting the T. So what I'm going to write, instead of the static value, hard coded value, 11 or 4 or anything, so you may be working on the number of strings. So whatever the string, when you are going to apply this kind of strings statement, you can get the proper output. Okay, so now tomorrow if I'm going to add this plant, I'm going to add again. Now we can see that what will be the output. You will get the n is the last index, right? N. Even if you change the values also, you no need to worry about that. You don't need to worry. But hard-coded values, whatever hard by using the static values, it won't give the proper output. So still employee character is still it is giving the T. Still it is giving the T only, but this statement. But now what happened, right? I have changed the values. Again, I have write the some values. Something again I have written. So, but this statement is given the proper one. This is hard-coded values. Okay. So again, if you are, this is the kind of you have to follow. Okay. This is called as a, if you say that this is a hard-coded value, you can say this is a soft-coded values. Okay, so don't follow the hard coded values, follow the start of soft code values. Okay, so what I did, right, I find out the total length is the 12 characters. I did the -1, then I got the output. I got the output. So even if you type the anything, so again I'm going to say that Robert Plant, I'm saying that he is staying in London. I'm saying that I'm going to, he is staying, just it. I just complete that with the staying only. See that you get the G. You got the G. Last output is the G. Okay. If you put the full stop also, you get the full stop. Okay. In this way, you can do that. Okay. So come back to the return types of the string. So return types of the string. Okay. So first of all, let me create the how we are going to return type. So we are following the return type. So if this is giving the return type, what is the return type it is giving? This is returning the dot. Okay, so it is return type is the dot. Okay, this is the return type is the dot. So and right, it is return. So this value it is given this is the return type is a T. Okay, so keep in mind, so you might be have the one question, you are saying the character at or something. Okay, we are saying that try to understand this small logic here. Okay, small what I'm saying that try to understand this one, what I'm saying that try to understand that whenever employee name, so this syntax just to try to understand this one, when employee name is going to call the character at method by using the some parameter, by using the nth parameter, I am getting the something nth value, something you can get it, you can understand the value like this. Okay, so when employee name, I'm going to call the character at method by using the nth parameter. You can say that 0 or 1 or anything, just I'm making the nth parameter. I am getting the nth value as a return type. What is the value return type? Dot. I'm saying the dot. Try to understand this concept, just to try to understand this terminology, try to understand below. Okay, whenever employee name is going to call the character at method by using the nth parameter, I'm saying that n. So 11 for instead of, I'm not saying the 11 for, I'm going to say the nth parameter. I'm getting the nth value as a return type. Nth value as a return. This statement just to try to understand. When you are doing the practice, try to understand this concept, this kind of a terminology. Okay, so now coming back to, so you may be get the one more doubt. So you are saying the character art and something, you are going to say that uppercase something, you are saying that somewhere I use the uppercase, right? Uppercase and lowercase or something. So can I use the my own method? My question, can I use the my own method? So can I use the my own method like a character art? So, but for me, I wanted to create the some character at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any method? I wanted to create the one new method for myself. So, but we know that just a string it contain to the character at or something. So, I wanted to, I wanted to here. Just I'm going to copy here. Just try to understand. You are saying that character art, not only character art. You can say that to uppercase or anything. Whatever you are going to say that. So I can see that you are showing the intelligence here. So can I create the my own method in the JavaScript? I wanted to create my own method in the JavaScript, like a character art, like a uppercase, like a lowercase, like that. Can I create the method into the JavaScript? Actually, so as of now, I'm saying that I wanted to create the character at 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm saying that. So in that situation, like actually we don't have that kind of method in the JavaScript. Okay, we can do by using the prototype. By using the prototype, we can implement that. As of now, we can. So as of now, character at 1, 2, 3, 4. If you say that I wanted to implement the character at 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 something. So we are having the only character at or something. We don't have the character at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I wanted to implement my own method, like a character art 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something. I wanted to implement my own thing, my own self. Can I do that? In the sense, you can do that also, but by using the prototype. Okay, I mean that what I'm saying, that we can create your own custom method. You can create, you can, I mean here answer. So you can create, what I'm saying mean that you can create your own method in the JavaScript with the help of the prototype concept. Prototype, I will tell you that. Prototype, I will tell you the end of the class, or I mean end of the course. Okay. So we can do that our own method. Like a character, if I want to implement more thing, we can do that. Okay. Now, next concept is so I'm saying that next concept is let me open the one concept. Basics of the function basics. Next concept is function basics. Okay, next concept is function basics. Okay, so let me comment this one. Anyone have any doubts near to anything? So try to, when you're doing the practice, okay, but keep in mind when you're doing the practice, first to try to understand the concept. So then you can do the practice. First, don't see the code. First, to see the output. Okay, when you're doing the practice, just in your mind, just to think the output. What is the output do you want? First of all, you have to get the clarity and then implement the code. Okay, so if you wanted to, I wanted to combine the two strings. I don't want the plus operator, I want the concatenation method. Think that first of all output, first to think the output and then practice on that. I wanted to get the 11th character, think that first and then implement the code. Okay, as the developer, first think and do the implement developer rule. First think and do the implement. Don't implement and don't think. First of all, don't first to implement and don't think. First to think and do implement. Okay, first to think what is your expectation and implement that. That is the developer role. Okay, so now back to the function. So basics of the function. So let me save all here. Let me close this one also. Let me close this index.html. Let me give the reference of that uh, script and what is that? Okay, here script and src file, source file, uh, base function basics. Okay, so function basics here, function basics. So first of all, what is the function? Simple. What is the function? So what is the function? So function is nothing but a simple thing is you might be get the many number of definitions in the Google. So simple thing is what is the function in the sense collection of the statements. Simple answer. A function is nothing but the collection of the statements. We can execute all the statements in the single time by using the function name. Okay, so what is the function? Function is nothing but the collection of statements. How your function, what is the function? Function is nothing but the collection of statements. Simply I'm saying that. So we can execute all the statements at a single time by using the function name. So how you are going to declare the function? So how you are going to declare the function? What is the syntax of that? I mean that what is the syntax? The syntax is you have to use the keyword call as a function keyword. You use the just function keyword. So like variable declaration, how you are going to use the var. The same way, if you wanted to declare the function, then you can use the function. By using the function keyword, you can declare the function. Okay, so now, so how we are going to a small function I'm going to create that. So function what is nothing but collection of statements. All the statements what you are going to it's going to be executed the single time when you are going to call the function name. So let's prove that. Okay, so let me add the one function. So based on this syntax, just I'm going to copy this syntax and paste here. I'm going to remove the function name here. I'm going to remove this function name. So I'm going to say that first I'm going to give the name. Anything you can give that. I'm going to give the method one. Just I'm going to copy paste here this syntax, and I'm saying that statement one, right? So I'm going to remove this statement here. So what I'm going to do the statement in the sense I'm going to give the statement is equal to var name is equal to I'm going to say that hello world. Okay, so and one more thing, I forget that function name always should be followed by the parenthesis. This is the main important. This is super important. Parenthesis. So, so now use the syntax. Okay, so use the syntax which is in the yellow color, right? That's it, the main important. Okay, so now the first statement is completed. Statement in the sense this is a statement, and the second statement what I'm doing in the sense what I'm doing in the second statement in the sense. So function actually again actually coming to the function again I'm going to add one more point here. Functions are one more question, very important. I'm saying that very important. Functions are two types. Okay, functions are two types. What is the first function in the sense return type, return function, return type function. Okay, and second thing is non-return type function. I will tell you that what is the exactly meaning of the non-return type function. Okay, so as of now I just copy this syntax, and you keep in mind you have to use the flower bracket also. So this is the function, whatever this is a statement, you can use anything, open parenthesis and close parenthesis and open flower bracket and close flower bracket. Within that you have to write these statements. So this is the way you can define the function. So what is the use of the function? Main use of the function in the sense by using the function name we can call all the statements at the single time. Okay, so as of now I'm taking this syntax of function which is in the blue color, and I'm taking the parenthesis and open bracket and close bracket. Within that I'm declaring the parameter. I'm within that I'm going to declare the statements. So I say that functions are two types, very, very important. This is a very, 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 very important. Functions are two types, return type function and non-return type function. So return type function, in the sense, this is the return type function. So when I'm going to type that, so a function which is ends by the return keyword, that is the return type function. So as of now, I'm going to return the name here. So what is happening whenever I'm going to call this first method one, I will receive the, right, what right, I will receive the hello world when I'm going to call this one. So calling the function, in the sense, copy and paste, and you can copy this paste also. What is the parameter? So this symbol also, parenthesis symbol also. Okay, so this is the way. So this is, we can say that. Okay, so this is, we can say that this entire the statement, I'm going to tell that entire the statement is called as a declaration. So this is the function declaration, and this is calling as a calling the function. We say that this is a calling function. We said that this is the calling function. So what is the again, what is the function? Based about the function, what is the function? Function is nothing but the collection of the statements. All the statements we are going to execute by using the with the help of the function name. The main use of the once again, the main use of the function is, in the sense, we can execute all the statements in the single time. Okay, so when I'm going to execute the first method, what is happening, right? All the statements it is in the function is executing at the same time. So what will be the output here? So now what will be the output again? So I'm going to just to use the console.log here. So console.log here, and I will see that output. See that what will be the output. You see that I got the hello world. I got the hello world. This is the return type function. This is the return time function. Note it down. Functions are, note it down again. Note, I'm saying that again, one more note. I'm saying the same thing. I copy paste, note it down. Functions are two types. Okay, one is the return type function, and one more is the non-return type function. Keep in mind that is a very, very important. So return, this is the return type. What's about the non-return type? Non-return type. So non-return type function, it won't give the anything. It won't give anything. So just I'm going to copy paste again. I'm going to copy and paste here again. I'm going to copy and paste here. So here, let me say that here I'm going to give the function name, which is going to be 2. Okay, I'm going to copy and I'm going to call this one. See that what will be the output of that. So first statement. So I'm going to give the I'm going to say that this is a what I'm saying that first method one for understanding one for understanding. So first method one, it is giving the output, and I'm going to say that second method. So same thing, I'm going to copy paste for understanding purpose. I'm going to copy and paste here, and I'm going to say that two. Okay, so I'm going to say that two function. So I'm then the function. I mean, so I can get this. Otherwise, okay, you can say when you're working the practice for your convenience, you can give the any kind of the method name. Okay, so see here right now I'm going to remove this statement. I'm going to remove. So what I'm saying that what is the meaning exactly? I say the return type function and non-return type function. If the function which contains the return keyword, that is the return type function. A function which doesn't contain the return type, that is the non-return type function. Okay, so your expectation when I'm going to call this, so we know that when I'm going to call this one, we know that this is the first method, it is giving the hello world. We know that this is the hello world I'm getting, we know that. But non-return type function, see read here, I didn't return any data. But when I'm going to calling this, you can see that now this is the undefined value. So because of this function, and always think that non-return type function, it will give the undefined value. What is the undefined? What is the undefined value? What is the undefined value in the sense? Undefined also one kind of a data type in the JavaScript, like a string, like a number, like a decimal, you know. Undefined also one kind of a data type in the JavaScript. Undefined in the sense it doesn't give it, it is nothing. It doesn't have the it stores nothing. Well, undefined in the sense we can't define. So undefined, what is the undefined value in the sense? What is undefined in the sense? We cannot undefine. We can that what the value which is not in the defined status. You can say that is simply. So for understand purpose, I'm writing the one common simple thing. Undefined in the sense which is in not defined status. That is the undefined. You can say. Okay. So you can just try to understand. So always think that this, I think you might be get the idea. So first method one, when I'm going to calling this, what is happening, right? I'm getting the hello world value. When I'm going to call the first method two, I'm not returning the any data. So that situation, what will happen, right? It is simply giving the undefined value. Okay. So I can say that this is the combination of string and basics about the function with this string. I'm going to use the string as of now with the string. So as of now, I just use the strings. I just apply the strings in the method. So that's the reason I just give the some quotation basics about the function with the strings. Okay. So now this is the way how to understand function. Nothing but a collection of statements. Function contains the two types, return type and non-return type. Use of the function, we can trigger, we can execute, we can anything, we can the what I'm saying, we can execute, we can trigger all the statements in the function in the single time. How we are going to do that? By using the function name. What is the syntax? Function keyword, parenthesis, and something open flower bracket and close flower bracket. Okay, so now back to the application. So now this time is for main important concept in the JavaScript. Super important concept, powerful important concept, high number. So that is the array. Array is the number of array is the high level important in the JavaScript. Array, you should understand the array. Okay, so we will discuss about the array. What is the array exactly? What is that? So when you are going to the practice, first of all, we keep in mind just to try to read the heading section. This is my recommendation. So when you are read this heading section, you can get the idea. Okay, this file is about the functions. Okay, so every file when you are going to download the statement, so just try to understand the heading sections. Okay, which is in this status modes. Okay, so now I'm going to explain about the array. Okay, array. The concept is array. First of all, let me add the one small file for that array. I'm going to write the array dot. So I can say that basics. That is a good word. JS array dot basics. Array dot basics. Okay. So functions. Anyone have any doubt regarding the function? So keep in mind everything I have created the syntax. Just to copy and paste the syntax and change the statement. Don't try the dash 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 and don't see the output. So you don't expect this something this kind of output. Write the prepare the one your statement. What the your statement? So right now you can I said that hello world. You can write this one and see the output. You can receive this same kind of output. Okay. So anything is fine. So coming to the array basics here. Let me save all here. So first of all, let me give the reference for that. I'm going to comment this one again. I'm going to use the array. I'm going to use the array script. Uh, array script. Okay, array. I'm going to use the array basics script. Okay, so now first of all, what is the array? So simple. What is the first of all? What is the array? Array is a simple thing, a simple definition. Array is nothing but the collection of the values. Array is nothing but the collection of the values. You can say that you are not understand the collection. Array is nothing but the list of the values. Array is the list of the values. How we are going to define the array? How we are going to define the array in the sense open bracket and close bracket. open bracket and close bracket. Okay, so where did you give the values in the array syntax and in the open bracket and the close bracket? And this is within the open bracket and close bracket, we have to define the array value. We have to define the values. Okay, so what is the array? Array is nothing but the collection of the values. You can say that list of the values. How you are going to define the array in the sense open bracket and close bracket? Okay, you can say that declare. That's fine. For not understand, I'm saying that declare. How we are going to give the values to the array in the sense by using the open bracket and close bracket. So, I mean, this is the bracket symbol. Here value can be anything. I'm saying that I'm not saying the array is nothing but a kind of a numbers. I'm not saying the array is nothing but a collection of the strings. I'm not saying the array is nothing but collection of the decimals. I'm saying the array is nothing but a collection of the values. Value can be anything. Value can be anything. Either it can be number, it can be string, it can be decimal, or again it can be the array also. Okay, so how we are going to define the array first of all? So let me copy this one, this symbol, copy and paste over here. I'm going to copy and paste here. Let me remove this one. Values I have declared to be, I said that just I'm going to remove. So what I'm going to give the values in the sense I'm going to give the value 1 comma 2 comma 3. I said that array is nothing but the collection of the values. Okay, so you just main focus on this open bracket and close bracket is the main important. Okay, so now what I'm doing, right? Let me, as usual, just I'm going to store this value into the one value. Let me say that where customer, let me say that I'm going to say that this is a one kind of a customer IDs. I'm going to say that customer IDs. Okay, customer IDs. I'm not saying the customer ID. Keep in mind, I say that yes, I did the, I add the yes. That means that customer IDs, I'm saying that. So make it proper reference variable name. Okay, make it the proper reference variable name. So when you are going to, when I'm going to say that customer ID, that is the wrong. So people, so always when you are going to implement the reference variable, you are not only the working on the same file. So people, number of people who are going to be work on the same file in the project. Okay, maintain the proper name also. When you are writing the reference variables, please practice proper names. Okay, I'm saying that customer IDs. Customer IDs in the sense collection, right? What are the customer IDs? I'm saying that 1, 2, 3. I'm saying that this is the array. Array is designed by the open bracket and close bracket. Array is designed by the open bracket and close bracket. Okay, even you can, give the, I said that array can be anything, right? I'm going to, values can be anything. I said that, so I can say that this one also array. So I'm saying that some names, customer names, I'm saying that something John, Robert and Peter, I'm saying that this is the also array. We can say the collection of the values. I'm saying that collection of the values, this is also an array. Okay, so first one is also array, can be array, second one also array, and even this also array. Okay, let me make the proper alignment for understanding. This is also an array. And last one thing is also, like I'm going to say that customer details, something customer details. So customer details. So I'm going to say that customer details. This is also one kind of array. I'm saying that customer details. I'm going to say that that is a customer details. So customer IDs, customer names, and customer prices, and I'm saying that customer details. So customer details, just assume that this is, I am assuming that this is one kind of ID. What is the customer name? I'm thinking that I'm going to say that customer price. I'm saying that something customer location. So just wait. So you can, what I mean that you can, I say that array is nothing but the collection of values, right? Value can be anything. So I design the values like this. This also you can say that array. So you have to always focus on this symbol. Okay, no need to think about what is that in the dash. Okay, so that is the array. So I'm saying that this is array. Okay, so now let's time to print the values. Okay, I'm going to print the values first of all. I'm going to print the values. Okay, I'm going to print the values. How we can see the values in the console. Okay, let me save all here and show the output. See that the same output. We know. So what is the three in the sense? It contains the three values. This contains the three values. It contains the three values, and it contains the four values. Again, this is in the zeroth position. When you are going to tell to the position, what is the position of the zeroth index in the sense, you can say that one. So it contains the three values. It contains the three values. It contains the three values, and this array contains the four values. Okay, you get that symbol, you can get it. That when you are going to expand this, you can see that 0, 1, 2, 3 in the sense. Don't confuse. This is the position which is in the pink color. So I'm saying that this one. Don't be confused. So when I'm going to say that this one, I'm saying that when you are going to working on that, this right hand side, this is the values. Okay, so when I'm going to say the when I'm going to say the what is that here, when I'm going to say that fourth, let me click on 4. You can see that uh, 1 is the 0th position, John in the first position, some price is in the second position, something location is in the third position. Okay, so this is the array. So when you are going to see in the output, just observe this, just expand this and observe that. Okay, this is the array. Okay, so now we know that array is nothing but the collection of that. Okay, so the meaning that we can, I said that the last statement like number, string, decimal. I said that again array also. I said that again array also. So what here I want, why I am saying that this statement in the sense. So here coming to the this statement, I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to paste here. I wanted to insert these some customer related personal details. Okay, so I wanted to add this some his family related details. Something, let me say that he is having some kid. I wanted to introduce this some kind of his kids related details. So what I'm going to write, let me say that I'm going to add the one more value. So instead of the number, instead of the string, instead of the price, something instead of the location, I wanted to add the one string. So I wanted to add the one array again here inside of this. That's also it's a fine. I'm going to see that I'm going to use the one more array. I'm going to use the unvar array. So here, let me say that he is having this some, so his kid related details. So I'm feeling I just introduced the some details like his kid. I'm saying that John is having some kid. Let me say that his name is Smith, and he's having some 10 years old, and something his location is in the London. So you can, when you're doing the practice, you can give the anything, even you can give the XYZ also. That's no issue. Okay, but for understanding purpose, I have given the proper names. Okay, proper names. Okay, so now if you see that, now if you compare the string here, the string, see that now, see that. So in the first position, I take this some string. I said that like number, you can say that string, you can say that decimal, or set again you can say the array also. I mean, what is exactly what is the meaning of that here in the sense array within the array? What is the meaning of exactly in the sense array within the array? Okay, so now so in this way also you can design that, no problem. Okay, so just I'm going to write the array within the array. So now see that what will be the output now again. So now let me copy and paste here. See that what will be the output. See that 5 in the fifth, first, second, third, fourth is okay. In the fifth one, fifth element, I'm saying that fifth element. See that I'm going to expand this one. You see that in the 0 position, it's contained to the these values. First position 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, if you expand the 0 position, you can see that again the three values. Okay, so in this way you can get it that. Okay, now the time is how to we are going to print the, how we are going to access the values from the list. The question is how we are going to access the values from the list. I'm saying that how to you access the value from the list. So by using the index signature, we can do that. Index signature. By using the index signature, we can do that. By using the index signature, I'm saying that. Okay. So for example, coming to the IDs, customer IDs, I'm saying that customer IDs. Okay. So otherwise, if you come back to the customer details here, we are having the already customer details, right? Just I'm going to copy here and paste here, just for without the scrolling up. So I'm just copy and paste here. So I'm saying that how to access the values from the list. Okay. So this is the one array. I wanted to how I'm saying that how to access the value, right? So I wanted to access the one. So I mean I wanted to print the output as a one. Okay, how we are going to print the output as a one? I'm saying that by using the index signature. I said that index signature. Index signature. So see that what will be the output. So how we are going to do that in the sense, let me take that array index signature in the sense this index signature. If you see that zero, what will happen, right? This is called as index signature. Open bracket and close bracket is nothing but the index signature. I'm saying that when I'm saying that zero, okay, when I'm saying that zero, okay, when I'm saying that zero, what will happen, right? It will print the one. When I'm saying that zero, it will be print the one. Okay, so now see that will be the output. So when I'm going to enter the console.log, okay, customer did one. So see that what will be the output. Console, CONSOLE, console. See that see that last value is one here. Okay, one here. What's about when I'm going to print on first one, first index. So when I'm going to click on one, you see that I got the John. What if I'm going to click on two? So you see that something price 120009. Okay, in this way we can get the data. Okay, so another example, this is the first example. Let me say that example 2. Okay, let me say that example 2 here, example 2. Okay, so now I have taken the some details, customer one details, and I'm going to take the one array. So John something value one London, and I'm taking the one array value which contains the some collection of values. So before you are going to implement that, okay, before you are going to implement that, try to understand the positions. So I said that position, right? So we know that this is in the zero position. We know that this is the first position. We know that this is the second position, and we know that this is the third position. As of now, above example, if you see that when I'm going to the two, what is the printing I'm getting? I'm getting this something, some 200, 200, some 09, right? Whenever here, see that now, how you are going to access the same well. I wanted to print the one. So what will be the output here? See, I'm going to print the one. So I'm taking the customer one personal details here. So when I'm going to take the one, what will be the output? So I got the John. So keep in mind, position is the main part. Even string also, I said that 0, 1, 2, the characters in the sense, it could start from the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 string. Here array also the same position. Keep in mind, again, I'm saying that array is nothing but the collection of the values. Okay, so collection of the values. What is the first value? I mean, what is the 0th position? What is the first position? What is the second position? What is the third position? How we are going to take the value from the first position? How we are going to do that? By using the index signature. Okay, so when I'm going to one, in the sense, what will happen? I got the some John. When I'm going to take the 0, so what will happen? When I'm going to set the 0, I got the something Smith and 20. So again, when I'm going to from here, I wanted to get the Smith again 0th position. Okay, so how we are going to then, in the sense, again, if you are going to use the one more bracket symbol, this is called as a multi-dimensional array. So by using the multi-dimensional array, you can get the output. So when I'm going to 0, 0, what will exactly output? I can get the Smith. Customer one details, 0th position. Again, I'm saying that Here only I'm writing down. So just keep in mind here I'm writing for understanding purpose. This is a zero position and this is the first position, right? And just for understanding, we know that. Let me say this is a child array. So this is the zero position. This is the first position, right? For this array, I'm saying that for this array, for this entire the array, this is the zero position. Okay, I'm saying that zero in the sense it will come the print is Smith 10, and again if I'm going to say the zero, it will print as a Smith. What's about when I'm going to click on one? So it will receive the when I'm going to click on one, it will give it in the output is equal to 10. Okay, so this is the 10. Okay, so in this way you have to keep in mind. Okay, so again example something one more example. This is example 2, right? I'm going to say that example 3. So I'm going to say that example 3 here. The same output I'm going to take the another example 3. See that I'm taking I just change the index position right now. Something I just I just to change this index position by giving the another value. So right now I say that robot something I have taken the price, I have taken the one value and change the index something the same array I've changed to the last position. That's it. But I have given the another value for understanding purpose, not same value. So now when I'm going to customer details 3, we know that it will print the this one entirely. 3 in the sense what will happen? First position, second position, second position, third position. 3 and say that 1. Again, what will be the output? Exactly the 12. So this statement will give the 12. Okay, so when I'm going to copy paste here, so already have this one. When I'm going to copy paste here, see that example. What is the example output? You see that this is the 12. Okay, whenever I'm going to give the 0, so it will definitely give the print the Warner. Okay, in this way we can get the arrays. How we are going to declare the arrays? Question. So how we are going to declare the arrays? How we are going to access the values from the arrays? Values from the arrays. Okay, now one more some small one more some advanced concept of the array. So this is the array. So anyone have any doubts? Again, just let me know on that. You can ping me here in the Skype. Can we use the values? um, yes, you can, Prabha. Yeah, good question. Yes, we can. We can do that. We can create. We can do that. 10 minus 9 exactly. It will give the it will give the 1. Imply 1. It will print the 1. Good question. Okay, so now back to the application. So if anyone have any question, just drop in the Skype. I will give the answer. Okay, so now again the back to the array. So again I'm going to repeating this statement. So what is the array? Array is nothing but the collection of the values. You can say that list of the values. Array we are going to design by using the open bracket and the close bracket. So where we are going to give the values in the sense within the brackets. Value can be anything. Okay, the second important thing is we are going to access the value by using the index position. Okay, so now next to concept is some few operations in the array. Okay, let me say that name is um, 8th array. I'm going to say that array advanced one. I'm going to say the advanced one.js. So some name I have given array advanced one.js file because I wanted to create one more file array advanced two.js file also. So that's why I given that this file name. Back to the index position, index file. So I'm going to copy and comment it. I'm going to copy and so here I'm going to write the script. So once I'm going to few operations, then I will close the call. Okay, I will close the class. So here I'm going to say the dot. What is the file I'm going to use for the script right now? I'm going to use the array advanced one. Okay, I'm going to use the array advanced one in the index.html and save all. So when you are going to execute the file, try to execute the only index.html. Don't execute the right click of notes.txt file and right click on live server. It won't come. Don't click right click on basic JS files. Don't click on JS files also. Click on only the index.html. In the index.html, so it will, we are referring the script file. That script will file will be filed. Okay, that point you have to notify. Okay, now back to the application. Array advanced dot one dot JS file. Let me close this one also. So array advanced dot JS file. So first concept. First concept is how do we push the new value to the array? How to push? Push means what is the push means? Add. I mean push means in the sense addition. I'm going to push the in the sense we are going to add the value. Push and push in the sense how we are going to push the value in the sense how we are going to add the value. Okay. So for example, how we are going to push the value, that is the concept. So the concept is, so how we are going to do that in the sense, first of all, I'm going to take this some customer IDs one. Okay, one kind of a variable, it contains the some values 1 2 3. Okay, so here I wanted to push the value. So my task task I want to push. Okay, push, let me say that 4 to the I can say the into the this value customer ID. Task in the sense work. So work and our task are same only. In the real time, people say that task. Okay, task. So my task, I wanted to push the value. I wanted to push the 4 into the customer IDs one variable. So how we are going to do that in the sense, we are having the one method in the array. We are having the one method. So customer one dot. We are having the one method called as a push. We are having the one method called as a push. Push. So by using the push, we can use the 4. By using, so we can, by using the push, we can add the 4 value. Okay, so when we are going to push the 4, then will contain the latest record. So for example, let me see the output. See, I will show the output. Console.log, see the value latest. You can see that latest value is 1 2 3 4, right? Latest value is 1 2 3 4. This is how we are going to push the value. I wanted to push the something string. I wanted to push this something string into the value, something string. I'm saying that string. Okay, I'm going to say something as string. So how we are going to push the string into the array the same way. So here, as of now, earlier this is the integers. You can say that numbers. I wanted to push the name to the value. This is the second way. This is example two. You can say that push. I wanted to push the some value. You can push the values to the numbers. You can apply that even to the string also. That's no issue. Okay, how we are going to push to the another value? This is let me say that this is example 2. Okay? Example 2. Let me say that this is example 3. One more thing. So I will. I'm saying that this is example 3. Okay? So I'm saying that one more array. I'm saying that one more array. What is the array in the sense? Okay. So I wanted to keep in mind. I want to, so right now so what kind of value I'm pushing right now? I'm going to push the array, not the string, not the number, not the character, not the decimal. I'm pushing the main thing is try to understand. I'm pushing the array to the customer details one. Okay, customer details one. Okay, say that this is the one only. So reference actually the my concern is the main important thing is the reference variables. Okay, so people everybody should understand that is the my main concern. Okay, so I'm saying that customer details one. So when I'm going to a customer details one, so it will be push to the this array, and keep in mind whatever the I'm pushing the value, you have to focus on which position it is having the it is affecting. That is the main important. That is a super important. So when I'm going to push the value, the position of the whatever the value that is storing into the at the last position. That is you have to keep in mind. When I'm going to for this is the position of the that latest value. That position is in the last of the array. Okay, when I'm going to push this one, see the what is the expectation. So console.log here, I'm going to say that customer details one here and see that. So what is the latest record? So here array 3. Okay, what is the last position? So what is the this is array 3. So when I'm going to expand, you can get the you can see the data. It is pushing at the last position. You can see the last position. This is nothing but the push. This is nothing but the push. So I'm going to tell you the one more thing, pop, then I will close the call. Okay, this is the push. So pop, again the push. What is the pop? Pop in the sense simply remove the record. That's it. Pop in the sense simply remove the record. Pop, push and pop. Pop in the sense you are going to remove the record from the array. Push, you are going to add in the record. You are going to add the new record. Pop, that is nothing but we are going to remove the record. You are going to remove. So if you are not understand pop, you can write the I'm going to say that remove. How you are going to remove the record. So for that, let me take the again this values. So what is this? This value. Okay. So copy and this one paste. Okay. Okay, I'm saying that customer ID is 2 as of now. Now I'm going to say that customer ID 2, not customer ID. So I'm going to take the one array again. How I'm going to remove the record? How we are going to remove the array? How we are going to remove the value from the array? How we are going to remove that? So for that we have to use the I say that pop. What I'm saying that pop. So when I'm going to say that pop, it will remove the record. So it will be remove the record. See that when I'm going to remove the record, it will be the see the or what will be the output? It will be the record. It will be the remove the record. So you can remove the so it will remove the latest record. What is the latest record? It will remove the what is the last record that is going to be removing. So pop is the pop method. By using the pop method, we can remove the record. What kind of record in the sense you can expect the last record or whatever the last record. We can check that. You can see that kind of a record. So I'm going to add the one more of two examples here. So right now I'm going to use the two more examples. So example two, see that this is example two. This is example three. By using the what is the exactly use of the pop. So I'm taking the one more array which contain the three string values. I'm going to remove the pop. Pop in the sense what will be the output? So you can expect the John and Robert. So customer names two. You can see the John and Robert. Okay, you can see the John and Robert. And here at the same value, coming to the customer details. So right now I'm having the uh, mm, okay. So here you can see that customer per detail, personal details here. If you use the pop keyword, this one last whatever the key, what is the last word, it is going to be removed. We can remove. So main thing is keep in mind by using the push, we can adding the new. By using the pop, we are removing the value, removing the last value. You can say that. Okay. How to pop the how to we are going to remove the value from the array. Okay, so this is the what we can do that. So tomorrow also I will be continuing with the array and then how we are going to use the functions. Just now I have explained the functions, right? So I'm going to continue with the array and the functions and then boolean properties and conditional statements. So everything we have to display, everything we have to discuss. So practice this one. I have given the everything is I have given the proper note. Okay, if you wanted to add the notes, in your local machine for understanding purpose. You can add your own nodes also. Maximum I'll have given the nodes here, each and every statement. Okay, so push. So again, by using the push, we can add the new. Again, we can use the pop. We can remove the value. What is the array? Collection of the values. Value can be anything. What is the function? Function is nothing but the collection of the statements. By using the function name, we can trigger the all the statements in the single time. Okay, so what is the scope? Main thing is, so here I use the uppercase, how we are going to use the uppercase, how we are going to use the lowercase, and just to try to understand what is the hard coded value and the soft coded value. Okay, hard coded value in the sense static value is nothing but the, if you are applying the static value, that is the hard coded value. If you are not applying the static value, that is not the dynamic value, you can say that. So if you are not understand, you can just try to understand hard coded value. People say that hard coded value, what is the soft coded value? How we are going to convert the uppercase, how we are going to convert the lowercase. Okay, how we are going to concat the two strings. How we are going to concat the two strings. Somewhere I have written how to we are going to concat the two strings. Okay, everything try to practice on that. Okay, yeah, that's it today class. We will discuss on tomorrow regarding the arrays only. Okay, uh, so I'm ending up the call. So if anyone having the any doubts, yeah, Prabhasham, you are having the one doubt. Okay, good. So whenever you are practicing on that, if you are having any doubts, anything, you can ping me in the Skype. You can ping me the Skype so that I can give the reply. Okay. So maybe I might not be available in the WhatsApp. Ping in the Skype. But regarding any technical discussions, everything, just use the Skype. Okay, I will give the reply. Yep. Thank you.